Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So this one's a little bit different than some of the things that I've created in the past. It is not modern or Victorian or really anything like what I've created prior to this. So essentially this is an adventurer's study room, and what I mean by that is like for your archaeology sims or your sims that go on like adventures or whatever, this is a good place for them to just kind of like show off their stuff. I have a few pedestals and things around the room or lot, because I did say this is a lot because technically it's 2 rooms with a fountain in the middle, but whoops. And there's the archaeology table. I have a chess table and also a little writing nook, which you can add a computer to. It didn't really fit into the vibe of this, so I didn't add the computer, but your sims could easily do that. But what inspired me for this build is that, like, 2 things. So one, it originally started as a traditional library, and as you can see, that is nothing like what it is now. But I was building it, and I just like, I wasn't happy with any of the things that I was creating, and I was just like, it's not up to my standards. And so then I was out with lunch with Dad and stuff, and we were talking about some of my favorite books that I've read. And I was telling him about this one book that I read in like middle school and high school, and it stuck with me all the way until today, like 5-6 years later. Oh God, I'm old. And the book is called Adventurous Wanted, and it's essentially an adventuring book, which, yeah, woo. But let me explain. So in that book, it's a series of people who, like, it's like a guild of adventurers who go on, how many times can I say that word? But they go on like quests and stuff. Like the first one, they have to slay a dragon and stuff that's been terrorizing this one village. And it sounds like such a basic storyline, but just the way the author wrote it is honestly incredible. It's like a miniature Lord of the Rings book, in my opinion, and I love it to death. It's probably my second favorite now that I'm older, because my favorite is Six of Crows, obviously, but that's a different topic for a different day. So anyway, in that book, they have these things called magical bags, and it's kind of like a backpack, or Hermione Granger's bag in Harry Potter. So what they do is that it's password protected, so only the owner and their heirs know about it, or know the password to open a bag. But it's essentially like a miniature house inside of it. And so whenever you say the password and you go into your bag, there's sort of like a miniature living room and then or a study or something, and then there's like, you can have a treasure room, you can have like a bathroom where it has like a little hot spring or something inside of it, so you can like wash off after a gross day of battling dragons or whatever. And it's just like, it's a really, really cool mechanic, and I think about that at least once a week now that I'm older, and I don't know why. But I do, and this is something that, like, as I was designing it, I was thinking practically of what I would have in a magic bag for, like, I guess my living room sort of area or my study room, because I would like somewhere to display all my treasures and my books and just things that I've collected, and also just have an area to like polish some of my new artifacts or whatever. And it just, I don't know, so it's a little bit of a morph between like a traditional library and then this. But I do want to build a library coming up, and this is definitely not that video. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a fun little speed build. It's a fun like afternoon build to do and stuff. I was just kind of relaxing, watching a few YouTube videos and just kind of letting my imagination go. And that's something I don't really get to do very often. And now that it's summer, it's just a super relaxing and amazing thing to do. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more speed builds out for you guys. But I had a lot of fun doing this, and I would love to know what you guys think, or if you would like to see more builds that would fit in a magic bag, which is just such a weird concept. And I really wish I could explain it better, but like, until you read the book and stuff, I mean, it's a little bit hard to explain. I also read the book back in like middle school and high school, so I don't know if it stands the test of time and it's still good today, or if it's because I was young and I was like, this is amazing. But the concepts in this book are pretty good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one. So until then, bye!